Was ist los? It's your German boy here, and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings. Now, we spent the last episode practically clearing Kotori's bucket list, or things I want to do, as she says. And the day was going absolutely swell, till a fight broke out between Kotori and Nagiha, and we were kind of just caught in the middle of that whole thing. So let's see what happens next, shall we? Hat came out as if to protest about the noise. Hey, is your buddy in there? Get out of the way, will ya, before I turn you into some Peking. I move Hat out of the way and take a peek into Kotori's room through the duck door. Damn, Hat's in the way, I can't fucking see.
はあ、いっけないんだ。
Ah! Kaneko? Has she come back yet?
いや、まだみたいだけど。なんかあったの？
Yeah, kind of. Um, can I ask you to prepare dinner tonight for us?
え？私が？
Please?
嘘。ちょっと、それはやばいって。言っちゃったよ。どうなっても知らないから。これでみんなおしまい。せいせいしたわ。
That's not what it looks like, though. I call out to her, but without surprise, Kotori looks at me for a moment, before quickly looking back at the lake. At night, the lake looks like a vast black mass of darkness laying sideways. On the other side is Windmill Hill, which looks beautiful when it's illuminated. Since she hadn't come back to the dormitory, I guessed that she might be here, and lo and behold, this is where we found her. What are you doing here? A self-assessment? I say it in a light-hearted way, but she doesn't answer. Let's go back. It's almost time for dinner anyway. Kotori shook her head. You can't stay here, can you?
いやよ、帰りたくない。
Why not?
今日終わらせたくないから。
She mumbled quietly as her cheeks quivered for a moment. What do you mean?
部屋に帰ったら終わっちゃう。今日が楽しすぎて終わらせたくない。
It sounded like she was getting tearful.
こんな風に友達みたいに誰かと過ごしたの久しぶりだったのよ。
Kotori.
なのに結局喧嘩しちゃった。
Yeah, that is quite true. You can't round off a fun day with an argument. For me too, today was an unbelievably fun day. It was like going back to when I was a kid, playing stupid pranks from the morning until sunset. Right now, the thing that makes me feel a little pleased is the fact that I know Kotori feels the same way. About Ageha. I didn't see the things that happened in the class, so I can't really say, but she's a simple person, so I don't think she would have done what the teacher asked if she didn't want to. However, even if she hadn't been asked, she's the type who would just do it anyway. That sometimes causes problems, though, right? I said jokingly, and Kotori smiled just a little.
うん、知ってる。
And today, she wasn't asked to, but she skipped school with us, didn't she? That was the first time she'd skipped school and only stuck with us because that's how things turned out. She's not a bad person. Maybe she really thinks that she wants to be your friend. That's what I think. Even Ageha wouldn't go this far just for the sake of being kind.
私
Hmm?
私の足がこんな風になったのは今から2年前のことよ。旅行先で事故に遭ったの。それまではあなたやあの子たちと同じように立って歩いたり走ったりしてたわ。友達もたくさんいて運動部にも入ってた。バレー部だったのよ。
Really? I imagine Kotori jumping up from the floor and launching an attack on the opponent's court. No doubt about it, she would have been brilliant. Spectacular, even.
それが事故で足を怪我して車椅子なしじゃ生活できなくなった。私が行ってた学校にはエレベーターなんてなかったし、校舎の至るところに段差があって。
A step of as little as 5 centimeters is a huge obstacle for a wheelchair.
学校に通うことさえ困難になった。怪我する前のような生活。放課後みんなでハンバーガー食べに行ったり服を買いに行ったり、そんな当たり前のことが何一つできなくなった。仲の良かった友達は気がつくとみんな離れていってたわ。一緒に遊べないんだから当然よね。
That can't be true. Even if they were your friends, they wouldn't care. They can still hang out with you. Saying that might just be oversimplifying shit, though. At the very least, that's her actual experience of it.
ある時ホームルームで私がみんなから孤立してるのに気づいた先生がこう言ったの。ハバネさんはかわいそうな子なんです。もっと仲良くしてあげましょう。すごいショックだった。自分がどんな境遇にいるのか思い知らされて、その後一人でこっそり泣いたわ。悔しくて情けなくて、そんな風に気を使われるのが嫌でしょうがなかった。
Kotori's hands were trembling as she held onto the hem of her skirt. It looked like the frustration of that time had come back to haunt her.
だからここへ来たの。完全バリアフリーの学校なら誰にも迷惑をかけず一人でやっていけるって。
At our school, Kotori can go there by herself and can get in and out of the classroom without anyone's help.
けどやっぱりダメだった。学校って場所は一人でやっていけるようにはできてないのよね。
It's not just a physical problem. It's a social environment, and you can't get by without being involved with other people.
おまけにタイヤがパンクしたら遭難の危機だし、一人でお風呂にも入れないんですもの。なんかもう疲れちゃった。
she murmured as she spoke and looked across the windmill hill on the other bank. The composed forms of the giant windmills seemed to have a calming effect on her. That would be pretty tiring, wouldn't it?
でしょ？私、結構頑張った方だと思わない？
I do. I do. I agreed from the bottom of my heart. I can't just say something simple like, try even harder. That would sound so callous.
ソアリング部の部員集め、うまくいってるの？
It looks like we might be able to do something. I just hope we make it in time, though.
そう、よかった。あの変な先輩、ずっと一人で頑張ってたんでしょ？途中で終わらせちゃ、かわいそうだもんね。私も一度でいいから飛んでみたかったの。あのグライダーで。
Kotori narrows her eyes as she speaks. She looks across to the sky above Windmill Hill. Hey, you, don't really want to quit school, do you?
そんなことないわ。お父さんやお母さんも心配してるし、私が学校辞めて家に帰れば喜んでくれる。
Kotori smiled when she said that, but to me it looked like she was forcing herself to smile. I sat next to Kotori and just like her, looked at the view of the opposite bank. Before I came back to Kazugawara, I was in the cycle racing club at a school really far from here. When I started to speak, she glanced at me and didn't say anything while she listened. There's sports scholarship for that too, you know. I trained desperately every day so that I'd be exempt from paying tuition fees, and in order to win races. The practice was seriously tough, but riding the bike felt good, so it didn't really feel like such hard work. Bicycle road races are incredibly tiring. In a big competition, you cycle 100 kilometers in one day.
100キロ。それはすごいわね。
It is, isn't it? Also, you have to go over hills on the way. Hill climbing is complete hell. With all climbing, I always wanted to give up. But after climbing it, cycling down the hill feels amazing.
へえ。
I couldn't tell if Kotori was impressed or envious when she responded. That part is fun, so that's why I thought I'd try racing. In one competition, I came third.
すごいじゃない。それって全国大会だったの？
I nod with pride. Actually, that's one of the few things I can be proud of. Anchan came to watch. I was really happy about that. But then I got greedy. In the first race of the second year, I had an accident. While in the middle of the downhill section, I was involved with another bike that had fallen down, of all things. In that situation, I was competing with several other bikes. I was in a hurry to get to the front and got too close to another bike. Then, the accident occurred. The other bike suddenly lost its balance and I got tangled up with it and hit the asphalt while traveling at high speed. With a bitter smile, I roll up the leg of my pants on the right leg and show her. With that accident, my life as a racer ended all too soon. The scar from the surgery is still fresh. Kotori looked at it and seemed to be lost for words. If it were her, she'd be able to say that she got away with just this scar. With rehabilitation, I was able to walk again, and I now have no problems with everyday life, and the doctors said so too. But I can't ride a bike anymore.
それが前の学校を辞めた理由？
I nod quietly. I was a scholarship student, so it was hard for me to be there after I withdrew from school, but I could have stayed there. However, my friends from the cycle racing club were there, and I would watch them practicing. While I watched them doing their best from afar, I was unable to live a normal life. My leg recovered after the rehabilitation, but instead I felt really depressed. I thought that it would have been better if I couldn't move at all, because I could have just given up on it. It was painful and difficult, and I didn't know how to handle all my unfocused thoughts. That's why I came back. I ran away back to my hometown. Somehow, I felt a sense of relief, and I wrapped the story. Now that I think about it, this is the first time I've spoken to Kotori about this. I haven't even confided in Ageha and the others about this.
逃げたくなることもあるわ。生きるのって楽しいことより辛いことの方が多いんだもの。
The things that Kotori says to comfort me are actually really pessimistic. That must be how she really... However, I didn't tell her this because I wanted to be comforted. There are still things I want to say. There are some things that I realized from running away. There's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere left to run to. It's like a dead end. But I cannot see the way forward either.
あるわよ。あなたなら他にも。
I thought I would regret it. Running away, I mean. But it wasn't like that. My hometown is the same as it always was. It kindly welcomed me back.
よかったじゃない。
That makes it even worse. The warmth of my hometown, it makes me forget my pain and impatience. It feels like I'm gradually being paralyzed. The pain, the importance of the things I'd lost. I'm forgetting them little by little. If I lose that, will I still be me?
あなたにはあるわ。グライダーが。
Yeah. I'm excited to think that I could fly in it. I envision myself flying through the air as I look to the night sky. After that, Kotori looks down. Do you have something like that? Something ahead of you if you quit school and go back to your hometown. Kotori looked at me like she was in shock. She desperately tried to hold back the tears that were welling up and about to fall.
そんなこと言わないでよ。そんな残酷なこと。
Whether something lay ahead or not, I realized then that she had a deep conflict within, even more than I thought she had. You don't think there's anything ahead, do you? That's why, if you have nothing left to do, everything is over?
違う。あれはただ楽しかったから。
I think it really was a bucket list. If you want a bath, I'll help you get in. If you get a puncture, I'll fix it for you. I'll help you if you need it. So... A tear ran down Kotori's cheek. But it was only a single.
これ以上 誰かの足手まといになるのはごめんなの。私の退学届返して。
I went to get the withdrawal notice that I had stuck to the back of the drawer.
そんなところに隠してたんだ。
When I held the withdrawal notice in my hand, the terrible things I'd said came to the back of my mind. Do you have something like that? Something ahead of you if you quit school and go back to your hometown. I regret those words as I offer her the withdrawal notice. You dropped this, so I picked it up.
ありがとう。
However, Kotori didn't take it straight away. For her to take that would be for her to decide her own future. But in the end, she reached out her hand. I quickly pulled it away, and she seemed embarrassed. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give it back. I held on to it and left the room.
おかえり。晩ご飯できてるよ。もう大好評でさ、お鍋丸ごと余っちゃった。これどうしよう。
I woke up beside Kaneko as I make it look like I'm rummaging around the kitchen.
何してんの？
Not long after, Kotori comes into the dining hall.
返して。私の退学届。退学届？
That's too bad. I've already hidden it somewhere else.
なんてことするのよ。
I won't accept it. Just give it another chance.
はあ？意味わかんない。
Feelings that this situation wasn't fair were bubbling up inside me. I know how Kotori feels. It must have been incredibly difficult, and it makes me feel a pain in my chest just imagining it. But it's only been 10 days since I came here. I feel like I want to do something for her, but isn't the time I've been given too short? I get it. I'm just being nosy. I totally get it.
何一人で言ってんの？返しなさいよ。それ私のでしょ。
No way. If you want it back, look for it yourself.
さっきまでのしんみりしたちょっといい話っぽい雰囲気は何だったのよ。
The hell if I know.
やっぱりこいついじめっ子だ。
I whistle badly and play dumb.
ちょっとかなこさん。はいよ。こいつがどこに隠したか見てたでしょ。さあどうだったかな。知ってても教えないけど。だって小鳥ちゃんいなくなっちゃうの寂しいんだもん。
Kotori's face is going red. Looks like her rage gauge has reached max.
バカアホ人手だし。そんなのなくったって退学くらいできるんだからね。
Firing off a few parting shots, Kotori hurries out of the dining hall.
ご飯できてるから後でチンして食べなよ。
The door at the end of the hallway closed with a slam.
でどこに隠したの？
I pulled a piece of paper out from under my shirt.
やるじゃん。
Thanks for your help. Seems like we still got a lot to do ahead of us. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave the episode off here, and next
失礼しました。
we'll continue to Kind of set shit right. So, till next time, it's been your German boy. Auf Wiedersehen.